to Chief Supermarket to get the ingredients that you will need to meal prep for the week. Alright, so we made it to the chicken section, and if you come up here a little closer, you can see that we have all different kinds. And today we're just going to be going for chicken breasts. They're the easiest to make, and I think they're the best. So we'll just grab this one right here, and we'll move on to the rice. On our way to the rice, we noticed that Chief's has a very nice section for seasonings. And we were just talking to another customer earlier who actually recommended Creole seasoning. And lucky for us, there's one left in stock. So we're gonna pick it up. All right, we made it to the rice section, and we're just gonna go with this small box today. Rice goes really well with chicken, and it provides a good balance of nutrition in your meal. All right, so we found all our food and we're checking out now. Now we just have to pay and then take it back to the house.
Total's gonna be $27.14.
All right. I'll be paying with card today.
All right.
Alright, man, have a good day. Alright, now that we got all our food, we'll take it back to the house and prep it. Let's go. Alright, so first we're going to start off by cooking the rice. And we're going to cook the rice on the stove top, so that means we're going to need a pot. Come over here and grab it out of the drawer. Now that we got our pot, we're going to need to turn the stove on because we're going to need to boil water to cook the rice. So we're going to turn this on high so it's already ready by the time we get the water. So, if you look at the box of rice, you need half the amount of water for each serving of rice. There's 8 servings total in this box, so that means we're going to need 4 cups of water. So, I'll come in here and get my measuring cup. Now that I have my measuring cup, I'll get the water. When you're boiling water, you always want to make sure that you get hot water, so it'll speed up the process of boiling. So we'll wait for this water to get hot here. And that looks pretty good right there. So we'll get 1 cup. 2 cups. 3 cups. 4 cups. Now that we have the water, let's take it over the stove to boil. Now we let that sit for a little bit and let it boil. Go. Now that the water is boiling, we can take it off the stove and put the rice in. To open the rice, you're going to want to read these instructions right here. Press in and pull up. You're going to press in. You're going to pull up. Now, you just dump the rice in. It's been a little difficult here. We're having some technical difficulties. So we're just going to open the box. Now it'll dump much easier into the pot. There we go. Alright, now that the rice is in the pot, we're going to want to grab a spoon here. We're going to mix it all up so we make sure all the rice is getting absorbed by the water. Now that the rice is all covered with water, I'm gonna season the rice before it's done cooking. I always like to do this so the seasonings can soak into the rice so it gives it more flavor. So we'll grab some garlic powder and some paprika. And we'll just season it up. You can use a lot because there's a lot of rice in here, so you want to make sure that the flavor is evenly distributed. All right, that looks good. Now we're gonna put a lid over top of the rice so we make sure that the rice is fully cooked and absorbs all the water. Got our lid, now we're going on. Alright, so I like to prepare my chicken while my rice is cooking. So to start cutting my chicken, we're gonna need a few things. First, the cutting board. Set this down here. Next, the knife. Set that down right there. And then last is a bowl to put it in when you're done cutting. So you're gonna wanna open your package and be careful with this. And you pull this first one out. And as you can see, there's gonna be some fat and other things on here that you're gonna need to clean off before you cut it. So I'm gonna set it down on the cutting board, grab my knife, and I'm gonna find all the spots that I need to clean. So right here, there's a lot of fat right here. So I'll take my knife and I'll just cut right through that. And when I'm done with it, I'll just throw it in this empty spot right there. Now I'll flip it over and find other spots I need to cut. And this piece isn't too bad. I'll maybe cut off this part right here. And that should be good for that piece. Now, I like to cut my chicken up into about thirds, just so when you cook it, it takes less time to cook. So I'll cut this one right here. I'll put it in my bowl. I'll cut it right here. I'll put these pieces in my bowl. I do this process with each piece of chicken that I have, so I'm gonna go get cutting. Now that I have all my chicken cleaned and cut, it's time to season it before I take it out to the grill. So we'll get in here and grab the Creole seasoning. It's brand new, so we're gonna pop the lid, twist it over, and we season it. That should be enough right there. So now you gotta get in there and mix it all around so all the chicken has seasoning all over it. So you gotta get your hands in there, mix it around. All right, now that the chicken is all seasoned, we can take it out to the grill to cook.
Go.
All right, now that we got the chicken all seasoned and we're out at the grill, we can start cooking it. To start the grill, you're gonna wanna turn the propane on first. So you come over here, you open it up. Now that the propane's on, we can light the grill. Now usually how people do it is you turn all these knobs and then you start it with the igniter. But my igniter's broken, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. So we'll start this one by itself, and we'll take this piece off right here. Now we have to get the lighter, and we have to get down inside the grill. Now that side is lit. We put this back on top. We come over to these two. I take this one off. Turn these on. Get inside again. That one's lit. Now we come to this side, do the same thing. That one's lit. Just cover it back on. And get the last one. Now that one's lit. Now that the grill's heated up, we can put the chicken on and start cooking. There you go. Now we let it cook. Now that the rice is done cooking, we can take the lid off and start mixing it together. All right, now that we're done mixing the rice, we can start to put it in containers. Now that the rice is in its container, you're good to go and you can eat it whenever you want. The chicken's been cooking for a little while now and it's time to flip it so it can cook evenly. Now that the chicken's flipped, we can close the grill again and wait for it to cook all the way through. All right, now we can see if the chicken is finally done cooking. So I cut into each piece to check the middle, and there's no pink left in any of them, so that means they're done. So now we can take them off the grill. And turn the grill off. And don't forget to turn the propane off. Now that your chicken's cooked, you can eat it whenever you want during the week. Now that your chicken and rice is cooked, you have your meals for the week.